Whispering secrets of the industry. Welcome to episode 172 of Comedians Interviewing Musicians. My name is Becky Jo Neal. I'm joined by my lovely and beautiful co-host, Kim Stacy. And the fabulously talented Armadillo Road. We are joined by TJ and Jeremy. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. We'd also like to thank our patrons and sponsors for obviously allowing us to do this entire show. Without you, we would be, I don't know, probably without power at this point. Love you, mean it. Please continue to support us and tell your friends about us. We've got lots of good stuff cooking for you in the next summer months. So stay tuned.
Father's Day is coming up. What father doesn't love a Patreon subscription to his favorite podcast, Comedians Interviewing Musicians? I don't know. One dad who wouldn't like that as a gift.
I mean, name a dad that doesn't want a $3 gift that's not a macaroni owl.
Hey!
And you had to pay for preschool for that, so fuck that. That shit ain't cheap. Anywho, so we are here with Armadillo Road. Thanks again for joining us. How are y'all doing today? Tell the listeners a little bit about your space. Where are you at right now?
We're down in Utah. It's the hideout spot.
He's like, don't let the government know where we're at.
I've been off the grid.
Kind of see on the roof so much when it's hot out. I think the house is cooling at about 90 degrees.
Oh, God.
No. And you're wearing clothes?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's a podcast, technically.
And Jeremy's like, we have to wear clothes. You made us keep the cameras on. Normally.
What is this picture behind you, then?
Oh, that's, Jack Kerouac.
No, I just took something down. Yeah.
You just took your Jack Kerouac down, Kim. Actually, no, can you move your computer screen so people can actually see what's behind you?
It's just my face and then a naked chicken. Okay, so there's this artist that I really like, and they have some like food and beverages, but they're kind of like pinup me girl. So it's technically a chicken strip, and it's soaking in honey. It's like honey barbecue sauce, and she's got legs, and I don't know. I just dream of food, so I thought it'd be appropriate to have that above my bed.
Yeah, anthropomorphic chicken nugget smut. That's Kim's brand.
Wow.
I thought the next chicken nugget would be the tender one without the breading on. This is what I was picturing.
If all of that could fit on a bumper sticker, you would know that I would have that.
I mean, I literally have a painting of Batman wearing lingerie above my bed, so I really shouldn't talk.
Nice.
But
90% of the paintings in my room are of me. So
yeah, Kim's, for reference, TJ and Jeremy, Kim's mother paints her as the characters that she does a lot. So it's so creepy and so beautiful at the same time. Gotta love mom.
That's what moms are for, you know. They kind of all paint that picture. Some of them, you can hang on the wall. Some just stay in your mind forever, you know.
Right, moms are creepy and beautiful.
Yeah, and how else would you know how important you are or the characters in your life if your mom doesn't paint you?
That's true.
Yeah.
Push over, French girls.
Move over. Paint me like one of my characters. Paint me like one of my daughter's personalities.
Oh no.
That's fair. We have to do a kind of a quick show because Armadillo Road has a little residency at the Sagebrush. So we're going to try and give you a quick and easy show. We're going to get to the first song. But before we get to the first song, we'd like to remind you that if you'd like to support us, please go to CIMP.LIVE to go to our Patreon. And if you'd like to support Armadillo Road, the Venmo is at TEE-JAY-HAILL on Venmo. And if you want to send them a little fist bump, Oh, Hill. Sorry. I just spelled my last name with an H. That's how egotistical I am. Good God. I'm so used to. I'm so sorry. Hill. That's how you spell Hill. But do you guys have a favorite emoji? We always have people do the fist bump emoji so you can track your tips on Venmo. But do you have a favorite emoji?
I like the muscles, you know.
Yeah.
Or the horns.
Yeah, the horns are always good around here.
Hell yeah. Okay, so if you guys want to tip Armadillo Road, please tip at T-J-Hill on Venmo with a fist bump with the arms or the hook 'em horns. They'll know it's from this episode. So we're going to get into the first song right now. Enjoy the first song from Armadillo Road, y'all.
Sure. Yeah, that's a song we wrote. I wrote this song a long time ago. So it came back around somewhere. I play it all the time. Anyway, it's about honky tonk. Simple.
And it's off our latest album that we put out. We put out our most recent album was 2018. This one's on that album. The album's called Honky Tonk Way.
Really, it's about the failure. But we won't get to that. We're gonna go honky tonk later. Let a honky tonk my way through every dance song. Honky tonk my way through every bar in town. Lord, I honky tonk right from the start. And then I honky tonk my way to breaking her heart. Every night the sun burns bright at every joint in town. The lights are on at the honky tonk, but it's time to settle down. Honky tonk my way clean out of money. Honky tonk my way out of house and home. Lord, I honky tonk right from the start. And when I honky tonk my way, breaking your heart. Every night the sun burns bright at every joint in town. The lights are on at the honky tonk, but it's time to settle down. Every night the sun burns bright at every joint in town. The lights are on at the honky tonk. It's time to settle down. Yeah, the lights are on at the honky tonk, but it's time to settle down.
Oh God, sorry, my video did not want to turn back on. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, ah, my dog came up like, come here, Murph. Yes. She was like, excuse me, ma'am. IT is here.
Oh my God. Stop. Oh, my cat's just eating stuff. They're going to throw a squeaker. Get out.
Welcome to Comedians Interviewing Musicians, aka comedians wrangling their animals. Damn it. You're just now joining us. We're here live with Armadillo Road. We are here with Jeremy and TJ of Such Band. Thanks again for joining us. This is the segment of our show that we give freely to Kim Stacy so that she can open you up to the wondrous world of internet sleuthing. Kim, take it away.
This might be the segment where I punch Celine Dion for eating all of the things in my room. Get.
For new listeners, Celine Dion is her cat. She does not have qualms with the Canadian singer-songwriter.
She's a queen. I do have to say, though, because I knew we were interviewing Armadillo Road, I have my Dolly Parton candle lit for ambiance. So,
Amen.
each tea in my room. It's delightful. It's as country as I can get.
Wait, Kimberly, what happened to your microphone?
Oh, God. I don't know. Why?
Did you unplug it on accident? I think it's coming through your computer.
No.
It ain't coming through the mic anymore.
Well, I don't know why you're yelling at me. This is, it says it's on.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I can still hear you. It sounded like it wasn't coming from your mic. Sorry. Restart.
Hi, my name is Kim Stacy. Welcome to Comedians Interviewing Musicians. We're with Armadillo Road. I'm going to ask you, okay, so I had so much fun internet sleuthing on you guys. So I have so many questions. This is for 10 and time. I'm just going to go straight to the bald eagle that was dancing at one of your shows back in 2017. Hopefully you remember this.
Oh.
There was, I think his name was like Challenger, the bald eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I have no idea.
You want to find out about Challenger?
Well, I want to know, what is one of the, besides the bald eagle at your show, what is one of the wildest or strangest things you've seen at a show?
Oh, we've seen it all, man.
I want to know, because I know it's like, Honky Tonk Man, he's seen some shit.
We've seen a lot.
How about the one in
Midland? That was a good one. During that time, that girl was just got out of jail and went back to jail the same day. That's pretty badass.
We were having a funny conversation about the
It went down in Cedar Creek. This girl, she come up and she was getting a little wild, showing a lot of her things, and she come up and said, "I just got out of jail." Said, "I'm ready to have a good." And then a little later that night, they were calling the cops, and she was going right back to jail.
Yeah, well, she was handstand and popping, and flipped over a table and broke all these people's handles of whiskey.
Yeah, it was a place where you could bring your own liquor in. She got on somebody's table dancing and flipped it and busted a whole handle of their juice, their hooch, you know. But yeah, she was getting in a fight with another girl. But
yeah, she got out of jail and went back to jail the same day. So,
was it
God.
because she broke all the hooch? I would
but that's
send
what
her
they're
to call the
doing
cops.
out there, you know. It's temporary.
we did a show one time out in Midland, and when we showed up, we knew we was at a fantastic establishment when there's bullet holes in the walls on the outside of the club right before you get in. And we knew this was going to be a good one. But they wanted us to play Van Halen, Black Sabbath, and they were about ready to fight us over too. We were about to need chicken wire in that place. But Jeremy's parents were actually there watching the show, and they were sitting right up front. They was having a good time. And one of the songs we was playing, something happened in the parking lot, and the whole bar cleared out. They all went out to the parking lot. And all that was left in the room was his parents. And then the altercation ended. Everybody came back in by the end of the song. And so at the end of the song, his parents started looking around, and all the people back in there, they never knew the difference.
Well, they came in and they were cheering and having a good time, hugging. You know, they went from about to kill each other to loving each other. So everybody's hugging and yelling and screaming. My parents just, they were oblivious to the whole thing and thought that we had just done a good job or something. They were cheering for us, which they didn't even care if we were there. But anyway, yeah, that's running all kinds of things.
That's fantastic. I think that's super country that you played at a place that has the chicken wire around the stage. Because I've only seen that.
Yeah, we wished we had chicken wire at that place.
Oh, you didn't have chicken wire.
There was no chicken wire, and we were wishing there was. There's about to get real lucky.
We learned right then sometimes you have to bring your own chicken wire.
Yeah. It's like a tomato/beer bottle guard.
Yeah. BYOCW. Damn it.
Spelling.
Well, dyslexic. Well,
I can't do math.
Mom's got to throw elbows, so I feel like Jeremy's mom would have gone down.
Oh, she used to be rough, man. She used to be tough. She's getting older now. She's calmed down a little bit, but don't piss her off.
Don't piss her off.
No. You don't mess with Southern moms. That's a fact.
Oh.
No.
Oh. That's fantastic. So you obviously have more of a band than just the two of you. See?
We have a 5-piece band.
Yeah.
We have Josh Garrett on lead guitar, Nick Hughes on drums, and Michael Small on pedal steel guitar.
Ooh, I love a pedal steel guitar. So on Sundays, you have Tracksuit Sundays. And I saw
That's a seasonal thing. November and December is Tracksuit Sunday season. It's tracksuit season there at the White Horse. So November and December, we dress up in tracksuits, and it's Tracksuit Sunday.
Now, don't tell Lorraine the Train that.
I guess about 4 years ago. One of our buddies, Frazier, he was the GM back at the time, and he really put together Tracksuit Sundays, and it was one of the first Sundays that we did it, and the whole bar staff, everybody was dressed in tracksuits, and it was a Formula One weekend, and so there was all kinds of people from around the world, and one of the funniest scenes was this guy. He wanted a water, and so they told him there's big water containers at the end of the bar with cups. He could go. That's where he could get his water from, and he was all pissed off. He wanted a bottled water, and he called the bartender an asshole. They're like, "Oh man, you can't go around calling us assholes." They come around the bar. Anyways, they told him he had to leave. But the funniest thing was watching, two big dudes in tracksuits walking up on this guy, and he thought they were just about to kill him. Just looking at him walking up, they looked like Russian mobsters or something. It was pretty funny scene.
Yes. Well, that leads into the question that I want to know, since your other bandmates aren't here, and track suits make me think of certain things. I want to know, who is the most athletic in the group?
Jeremy's just shaking his head.
No one?
I don't know.
I don't know about all that. I don't know if
Okay.
was very athletic.
Used to be athletic.
I
Well,
used to go for jogs in the park. Now I just walk in the park.
okay. So instead of athletic, who's the one who's most likely to get in a fight?
That question either.
I guess
Okay,
I'm saying it's going to be us two. We've been in those situations before. We played a show in Lubbock, and this is our first tour. And we did a few shows out of state. We played in Lubbock. The show was over, and everything went great at the club. But afterward, we were trying to get breakfast or get something to eat. We was looking for a Waffle House. We learned they don't have a Waffle House out in Lubbock. And we went to some other breakfast restaurant. And we was having a good time that night. Right before our food could come out, somebody was throwing a fit and yelling at the manager. She was a little bitty Hispanic woman, about 5 foot tall. And this fella was a pretty big dude. He's about 6 foot. He's yelling at her and screaming. And then the cook come around. And then he was about to whip on the cook. He had him cowering in the corner. And, I looked at Jeremy. We both looked at each other and were like, we can't eat our food to this place. So we got up. We said, hey, dude, you want to back up? And then he come at us. And so we got a little altercation. Cops came. They took him away. The manager was thankful that we helped him out. So.
And that's how they got a free Grand Slam at Denny's.
There it
We
is.
actually we paid for our food. We didn't get a free meal. The manager lady, the little bitty lady, was the only one who appreciated it.
What I want to hear is the Force Magic story.
Oh, we got in a fight with another band at a club, and it wasn't our fault. They really had a problem with the club. It was there in South by Southwest, and they were trying to have two bands play simultaneously, but they only had one sound system. So only one band could use the sound system at a time. And so we played there 2 nights. The first night, we had enough equipment with us that we were able to, do our own sound if we didn't need, all their things. Then we went to play the next show. There was like 2 days later. They said, "We're so sorry. Y'all get to use the sound system." And so we were playing in the back room. So we got the sound system, took it back there with us. And the other band, he said, "I don't know what you do, what you think you're doing, but you ain't taking that soundboard with you." And I said, "I am taking the soundboard with me, and you need to go talk to somebody else." And so I told her, they went and talked to management and all that. We went back, started setting up our stuff. They was throwing a fit for a while. So the management come back and talk to us. They said, "Would y'all mind cutting y'all's set about 15 minutes short so that the other band can get the soundboard?" We said, "We don't mind at all. We're cool with the compromise. That's great." And so the end of our set, the other band, they were standing in the back of the room, and we were playing our last song. So I said, "This is going to be our last song of the evening," just so they knew we was about to be done. And well, they didn't like that. They wanted us to be done already. So we're playing our song, and they come back there, flipping us off and saying, "F you," all this kind of stuff. And so the end of the song's almost done, and Jeremy's already taken his guitar off. So, I went with him. We went back up to the front room where they were, and he pushed Jeremy. Jeremy grabbed him, and then I jumped up. I got him around the neck, and I'm real allergic to poison ivy, and so I actually had a very bad case of poison ivy at the time on my arm. And when I got him in the headlock, he hadn't shaved in a day or so he was pretty scruffy.
Shit!
It scraped all the scabs off my arm. And so I got his neck pretty slimy with my poison ivy juice. I don't think it works out that way sometimes. A day or so it was nasty.
That's badass as hell.
That'll learn you.
Yeah. He was going to have trouble shaving for the next week and a half, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kicked him out of the club and gave us free beer.
Yeah, they said that band has to go. Armadillo Road gets to stay, and then they gave us free drinks all night.
There we
He got
go.
his glasses broke and poison ivy all up on his neck.
Oh God. Honestly, that kind of like
being an asshole.
right. Like you remember when you were in elementary school and they were like, "What do you say to bullies?" Or "What do you say when someone offers you drugs?" You're like, "No, thanks. I already had a banana." I feel like someone who was like, if you have eczema, rub it on their face. You got zits, pop that shit in their face. Like that's gotta be the weirdest, most amazing and like effective form of like I've heard people like, "Oh, if you're about to get kidnapped, piss your pants." I've heard that. That's good. Just rub poison ivy on their face. Done.
Huh.
Chris,
Yeah,
you're not
I
kidding
was-
me.
Great one. All kinds of good stuff.
I was just thinking,
That's
like,
we wasn't looking for those fights, we wasn't looking for those
Got a good
fights.
time. That was a good time.
I must always think I'm getting kidnapped because I always
Prefer
think
not to go to those extremes,
Yeah, you don't ask for fights. You just fix them when they happen. I respect that. I'm not kidding. That's
Yeah.
you're a solver. You're not a starter.
great.
That's right.
Start a fight.
That's perfect.
Me, on the other hand,
Next time I get an armpit rash, I'm going to put it on somebody's face.
someone's getting it.
You gotta find who you don't like. It bothered me last week.
Right. It's about to be chub rub season. I can just like
Yes!
the person with my
Yeah.
irritated inner thigh. Take that.
Yes, come through with the bikini razor burn. Come through. Don't look. I'm ready for a couple more songs after that. I need
Me
to get
too.
All right. Well, let's play a song about having a good time.
Yes, let's have a good time.
And if you're having a good time, Venmo at TJ Hill on Venmo. TEE-JAY-HAH. Why do I keep doing it? Who's an A? HILL. It's just Hill. The word Hill. God,
word
I'm going
Hill.
to bed.
All right. This song about having a good time. None of that fight.
Friday night in Shreveport, sitting on the front porch, playing for a couple of bangs. Hank on the radio, Promise radio, always shows my hand. Shooting bull with Bubba, taking shots with good old man, that's what it's all about. From town to town, I've been around, people I meet are kind. Take me again and again, and we party all the time. Thank you, Lord, for this word. Good friends make time to slow, and the good times follow me wherever I go. Playing the rodeo in Reno, with first casino, shooting dice, feeling alright. Started drinking whiskey, feeling kind of risky, gonna be out all night. Lost all of my money, but I met a pretty honey, and yeah, that's what it's all about. Town to town, I've been around, people I meet again. Take me again and again, and we party all the time. Thank you, Lord, for this word. Good friends make time to slow, and the good times follow me wherever I go. Well, we started out in Montana, we even saw it around, kind of slipped by Tennessee. 20 states, 40 days, you know we played all we can play, and man, designed to see. With men north, east, west, really like the Southwest, that's what it's all about. From town to town, I've been around, people I meet count. Take me again and again, and we party all the time. Thank you, Lord, for this word. Good friends make time to slow, and the good times follow me wherever I go. Thank you, Lord, for this word. Good friends make time move slow, and the good times follow me wherever I go. Y'all still there?
Yes, next song. Sorry, 2 in a row.
Oh, this looked funny on my my screen over here, and I didn't know if all of a sudden all my things shut down. All right,
No,
here go
you're
another
good.
one for you. Never Been Loved. Yeah, I grew up down in Texas City. In case I got any folks living or listening from down that way, here go one for y'all. This here called "Never Been Loved." This one on our most recent album as well. As just an old country boy, raised down in Texas City, and the roof the bar and naps on the floor, plus a whole lot more. From small town house, big city bound, seek my fortune, but love I found. City girl with her hair all curled, the desire to see the world. She was not very taken by me. I tried hard to show her, make her see that if you ain't been loved by a country boy, you never been loved. She liked the sight of the bright city lights that filled the downtown at night. She liked fast living, but the love I was giving made her start to understand. I'm a complex man with a simple plan. I love a woman who loves her man. Take it slow and I let my baby know how much I love her so. She soon started falling for me. I tried hard to show her, make her say, hey, but if you ain't been loved by a country boy, you never been loved. She soon started falling for me. I tried hard to show her, make her say, hey, but if you ain't been loved by a country boy, you never been loved. 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 Never been loved. You never been loved. You never been loved. You never been loved. Never been loved. You never been loved.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This is the segment of our show. We're going to play a little game. It's going to be Swift. This game, it comes from the BuzzFeed. No, it was BuzzFeed. It's not. The Mental Floss article. 41 of the weirdest street names across the United States. Obviously, you're Armadillo Road. So we thought we would try and shake things up. So I'm going to give you the name of a street and a rough little summation of it. And then I'm going to have you guess what state the street is in. Got it?
It's the state, not the state.
Yeah, just the state. You don't have to give me the city, but if you can roughly try to guess which state it's in. The first one we have is Tupac Lane. There's a subdivision in this state that features a street named for Tupac. Though which Tupac is unclear, it was developed in 1990 when Tupac Shakur was still a backup dancer. Other notable Tupacs include several Inca rulers and a former state senator from Michigan, but it is not Michigan.
Well, I'm glad to know that they didn't. It's not in Las Vegas, and they named it Tupac Lane after changed the name of the road or something. But no, that's a tough one, and that's got to be a trick, dude.
Well, technically, you got it right. It's a Las Vegas subdivision.
Dang.
So it is in Las Vegas.
I don't even know that. That's too messed up right there. Was he driving on that road that day? You know, like you think I'm cruising down too
But
far?
no, because she said it was happening in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
what
you still
I'm,
back
saying,
up
what
there?
I'm saying though was that it already was pre-existing road, so it's still there when he got shot, right?
Right.
So I wonder if he cruised Tupac Lane that day before he went, got smoked. I don't know. That's, I'm real big conspiracy freak on Tupac stuff. Like, I think Tupac's still kicking it with dreadlocks somewhere out there in the islands somewhere.
You and my sister. My sister is very much.
Yeah.
I have two sisters that are still like, he's alive. Don't fuck with me. And I'm like, okay, ma'am.
I just had lunch with him today. Everything's fine.
Rude. She's got another cat named Tupac Shakur. Just so you know. This one's fun. This is called Frying Pan Road. This blank suburb has featured a community named Frying Pan since at least the 1700s. In the 1890s, the community changed its name to Flores, but the road, Frying Pan Road, remains. So it used to be a suburb.
We're talking 1700s. We're talking the east.
Yep.
No matter east all the way down to the southeast. Got to be somewhere in there. Frying Pan Road. What do you think? You take a guess on this, man.
Honestly, Jeremy, dude, I need you on a trivia team. You are too good at this game.
Well, we probably ask him what just name an episode in of Jeopardy, and he can tell you the answer.
I'm gonna go Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? It's a good guess. It's actually Virginia. So close. Yes, Kimberly got it. It's Virginia. Yes. It's the DC suburb of Herndon, Virginia. A community named Frying Pan.
Virginia.
Herndon.
Like, you're so stupid you didn't know that because he's from Virginia. You're so dumb you didn't know Frying Pan Road.
Like who? First of all, like I was yesterday years old when I realized that is it West Virginia or Virginia that looks like someone's giving you the bird? Which is this? Is it West Virginia? Is it Virginia? I can't. One of the states literally looks like this, and I'm like,
that's funny.
Who gave this state permission? Kansas is over here like, and then West Virginia gets to be like this. Stupid. This one's fun. Chicken Dinner Road. The origin of this state's road's name lies with a resident who lobbied the governor, in parentheses, who was a friend. Okay. Brag, big brag, to improve the road outside of her house. Laura Lamb was known for her chicken, and now no one can drive down the street without being reminded of dinner. I will give a hint. It sounds Southern, but it's not.
Yeah, obviously I immediately thought of Kentucky, but.
Right. Like you want it to be like Kentucky, Tennessee, somewhere with some lady named Laura with a big old porch. She's got sweet tea and hot chicken inside. It's not. It's
I really think Kentucky, but Colonel Sanders wasn't even from Kentucky, so that's all.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Wendy's, that's not her real dad.
Who would have thought it?
Woo! Daddy issues the fast food restaurant.
This guy just gave her a ride one day. I was down on that one.
Right.
He was on 60 Minutes.
Connecticut.
It's Idaho.
Michigan. Damn it.
Kimberly.
Sorry. I'm on the gas.
Okay, I've got this one's this one's fun. Oh God, maybe I do this next one. I'm doing the next one. Okay.
I'm sorry. Can we just take a time out? Jeremy and TJ just did the same movement at the same time. They both did the kind of like think with the chin, and then both touched their leg at the same time. Just like, I'm sorry, I thought I was in The Shining for a second, so I just needed to call it out.
Yeah, Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Sisters. Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't. Okay, this next one is. Oh yeah, the resemblance is uncanny.
Yeah.
Also, like the guitar straps too also look like they're siblings.
Yeah.
They're not twins, but they're definitely siblings.
Siblings, just like eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother got this one for me.
Yeah, she got this one for me. They're separate times. They're totally different snakes. Obviously, they're not related. I don't know these two snakes. This is the eastern diamondback. That's the western diamondback. I think. Let me see it. Shit, I don't know. Maybe they were.
I built this guitar during quarantine. This was one of my quarantine projects. I built me a new bass, and then she got me a strap to go with it. So,
dude, that's incredible.
Yourself a bass?
Yeah, I wanted a bass that looked like a Telecaster body style, and I couldn't find one, so I had to build my own.
Wow.
So
That's
I had to build my own. You know what I do? I just toss it. I find something else. I'm like,
I built a whole
hey.
lot of sandwiches during quarantine. I'm a good sandwich builder. I wouldn't call myself a sandwich artist, but I'm a builder. I'm more of a builder.
That's Jeremy and I get along.
Sandwich artist.
I build edifice.
3-story sandwich.
Yes.
No,
See, we're not sandwich artists. We're sandwich construction.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Like, fuck a toothpick. I need a yardstick. Just
Exactly.
These were demolition. But,
yes. And I just come in like a wrecking ball and eat your giant club sandwich.
Like a wrecking ball and eat all your sandwiches.
Okay, well, I was going to make you guess where Puddin' Ridge Road was, but honestly, it seems stupid now. But Puddin' Ridge Road.
Puddin' Ridge.
Puddin' Ridge Road. Residents.
Puddin' Ridge Road. That was by. That's right next to Bill Cosby's old house.
Right.
Right?
It's next to the Los Angeles prison.
Yeah. Well, that was Puddin' Pop Road.
Puddin' Pop Boulevard. Yeah.
Go there by subway at night.
No, better watch out.
This one says residents of this town might have named the street for how muddy it became after it rained. Trying to traverse the thoroughfare before it was paved could be like wading through pudding, according to local legend. You know, I love when somebody says according to local legend. It's just someone's grandma who's like half blind on the porch. Like, and then I saw Billy down at the beach eating the whole chicken, no sauce, no cooking. You're like, what in God's green earth? Like but I love that. It's like, when it rains down here, it's like treading through pudding. Who's treaded through pudding? It's someone's fun aunt who was involved in like pudding wrestling in college.
I've only wrestled in it. I never drove through it.
She's like, I've sponsored a wet t-shirt contest. Never have I participated. No, it's actually in Moyock, North Carolina. So we got to go to Puddin' Ridge Road.
Yeah, bread pudding there. Bread pudding.
Honestly, I think y'all should make a tour and just go to like venues on weird named streets.
Oh, yes.
That
Find
sounds
all the-
something like
I like good
right
way to
up my alley.
good way to get shot. Look at this.
To connect your domain to your site,
What's this tunnel we're going through? I don't know.
This one says private property. That's a weird name. Strange. Anywho, so we are going to hear one more song on the live feed, then cut the live feed. So if you're here on Facebook, please take the time to join our Patreon now, because we're going to film one more song and maybe one more question after this. And then we're going to put on our Patreon exclusive for y'all to see so they can get to their gig at the Sagebrush. If you had a good time, please Venmo with a fist bump, some strong arms, and some hook 'em horns so they know that you listen to the show. And if you want to support us, go to CIMP.LIVE and join our Patreon. We have so much stuff coming to you. I cannot wait for you guys to see the good stuff. So please tune in. Thanks again. We are going to hear one more song and then we'll see you later. But enjoy this last song from Armadillo Road.
This is here called Charlotte's Web. She was pouring coffee in a honky tonk. Sat and had myself a poetry
To connect your domain,
around the park. It's radiant as a star. I was dressed in rash to the next thing. Charlotte, I got caught up in your web. Now to you keep running through my head, and I just can't free my mind. I try time after time. Charlotte, I think I'm in love with you. Charlotte, you're where the soul right. First I wasn't afraid at all. Now you got me there, you go. Tangled and entwined. Took me so high, now I'm afraid that I might fall. Charlotte, I got caught up in your web. Now can you keep running through my head, and I just can't free my mind. Time after time. Charlotte, I think I'm in love with you. Charlotte, I got caught up in your web. After you keep running through my head, and I just can't free my mind. I've tried time after time. Charlotte, I think I'm in love with you. Charlotte, I got caught up in your web. After you keep running through my head, and I just can't free my mind. Time after time. Charlotte, I think I'm in love with you. Charlotte, I think I'm in love with you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks everyone on Facebook for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to see more, join us on Patreon. We've got another episode coming to you soon. So stay tuned. And thanks again, TJ and Jeremy. We'll see you again. We're going to film some exclusive stuff.